All your callers are from the Christians, the believers, either Protestant or Catholic. When I was asked last time, when I got to the show last time, I mentioned that as a believer, and I don't want to be offending anyone here or any one of the believers.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. None of them is correct. None of them is correct.
Okay.
I am one of the Christians who been or have the same beliefs since Jesus the Christ and the disciples till today. So I have my beliefs. I'm over there from the Middle East. My beliefs is more than 2,000 years of belief.
Sure, but
so
Michael,
yeah, go ahead.
Does it matter how old a belief is? Does that tell you anything about whether it does?
It does.
The older a version of belief. So the truth of a proposition is impacted by how old it is, really?
No, I tell you why.
Michael.
Yeah.
I don't need a history of the Christian church. I'm well versed in this subject, and nothing about the history of the Christian church is going to make a successful argument for the truth of Christianity.
At that time,
I'm asking you a question.
Yes.
Don't say yes till I ask the question. Are you
saying if it is moral?
Are you saying that at the time the Bible wrote the passages in the Bible that advocate slavery, at the time that was written, you are saying it was morally okay to own people as property?
Okay. What happened at that time, during the time, the answer is yes, by the way. I'm going to explain it now.
Okay. It doesn't need an explanation. It was never morally correct. It was, Michael,
stopping me.
Michael, it was never morally correct to own people as property. Right?
Can I explain and then you tell me this? After I explain, can you tell me the same statement?
I'm going to go ahead and let you do this because you're desperate to, but I'm also going to point out to everybody who's listening that this is the last, shut up. This is the last.
Okay. Give me the, okay.
This is the last time I'm going to let somebody apologize for and explain why once upon a time it was morally okay to own people as property. Last one.
And thank you for giving the chance. Yeah, thank you. You're still there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. During that time, we're talking about more than 4,000 or like 4,000 years ago.
Jesus Christ. Get to the point.
During this time, there was no countries, there was no constitution, there was no police, there was no law. Some people used to die. At that time, people used to die of hunger. If you have a family of 5 or 6, your family at that time used to die if you do not have the money or your family is going to die. Some people, and you can read it in the Bible, one of the people, or the head of the household of the family, instead of having 9 people died, he goes and he sells one member of the family to be what we call now a laborer.
My boss does not own me. My boss does not own me as property.
Correct.
Working is not the same as slavery. Indentured servitude is not the same as slavery.
Correct. And if you want this to be written in a Bible in 4,000 years ago, and by the way, the Bible that you are reading an English version of the Bible.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I also studied the Jewish version and the Aramaic version and the Greek version.
Okay, so what's the difference between the word slavery in the Jewish part and the word slavery that the Egyptian during the same era was using and the word slavery that Roman was using during the same time? If you go back and read, you're going to find that the difference in slavery, there is a difference in the meaning of slavery. And that's why exactly the Holy Book wants to make it clear in point. After they left Egypt, slavery is not going to be the same.
And where does the Bible say slavery will change forever? Those were your words. Where's that in the Bible?
Okay, so you want to tell me that during the Egyptian or during the Roman...
I asked a question. I don't need another history lesson. You said the Bible says after the Exodus, slavery will change forever. Where is that?
I did not change forever. I said
that's exactly word for fucking word what you just said.
See, okay. I said the slavery is going to be different than the slavery from what they learned with the Egyptians.
I apologize. Michael, I apologize. Yeah. When I said word for word, I was clearly mistaken. You did not say that it would change forever. You said that it would be different than it was. So I was incorrect that it was word for word, and you are still playing games with those words because they mean the same damn thing.
I'm asking.
Where does the Bible?
But I am asking. Does it show you in the? Doesn't show you in the Bible they can get free after 6 years? You want to tell me
Jewish slaves can get free after 6 years. They have to be let go in the 7th year, and all of them in the 50th year. But that applies to Jewish slaves, not non-Jewish slaves.
Even so, this is written.
Even so,
in the American history.
Even so, no, sir. You just made a claim, and when I showed it was wrong, the response to that should be, "Oh, I was wrong about that." Kind of like I did with the word-for-word thing. The response should never be "even so," and then continuing to ramble on with a history lesson. Because even in the end of all this, even if the Bible in Malachi says slavery will be different from now on, that does not change whether or not it was moral to own people in the past. Morality, the morality of owning people, doesn't change.
I want to ask you this.
Oh my God, you're just sitting there, you were talking while you were on hold. You're done. Thanks for wasting my time.